What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bluebird Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, Virgil Ortiz, Mexican superstar, title contender, got bad news. As Virgil Ortiz found out that he lost his case and his battle with his promoter, Mexican, retired 6th Division World Champion, Olympic gold medalist, turned promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. He lost his battle with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. Tried to negotiate a mega showdown with Jaron Ennis, the Phenom as I refer to him as. Former lineal unified WBA IBF Ring Magazine welterweight world champion, now WBA interim title contender for 154 pounds. It didn't work out for Virgil Ortiz. Now Jaron Ennis, 35 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, is back in search for an opponent. And he's on the clock. Now Jaron Ennis is on the clock again. He's on the clock again. Now, you got to grab the bull by the horns and make the biggest fight possible. Not sit around and wait for your team to do it. Not sit around and just accept mediocrity. No. I'm hearing people talk about Jaron Ennis and Israel Majimov. No. Not sit around and just accept, and just settle for, well, I got to get this. I'm going to fight this guy because the Virgil wasn't. No. Now, grab the bull by the horns. Tell your promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, hey, listen, contact 3-time junior middleweight world champion, former undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermell, Ironman Charlo. 35 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. That's the fight. Lateral move. That's a lateral move for Jaron Ennis. No more Stanionis's, Limas, those types of dudes. No, it's over for that. Now it's your opportunity. Virgil Ortiz fight fell through. Now it's your opportunity. You on the clock. That's my dude. I love Jaron Ennis. Y'all know it. I nicknamed him the Phenom. Bosey's my dude. But you on the clock now. Now you got to show up and show and prove. Now you got to show the people why Blue Bloods say Jaron Ennis is the Phenom. It's time to do it. It's time. You on the clock now. Right? 28 years old. Right? Switch southpaw to orthodox. It's time. Usima Lima, Amanda Stanionis, Karen Trugajan, David Avanesian, Roman Villa, Karen Trugajan. This is Jaron Ennis' last 6 fights. That's his last 6 fights. All dudes that people feel like is tailor-made for him to beat. No. Now it's time. Virgil Ortiz fell through. Right? The other champions, Sebastian Fundora fighting Keith Thurman, March 28th, they not available. They ain't going to be available until at least August, the winner of that fight. Josh Kelly is focused on, he just beat Bakram Mataliev, the boogeyman. Now he trying to focus, he initially agreed to fight Jaron Ennis, according to Eddie Hearn. Said Josh Kelly was ready to fight. Josh Kelly signed. That's what Eddie Hearn said. Right? Josh Kelly now talking about fighting Xander Zayas in a unification after shocking the world. He want to capitalize. He just beat the boogeyman Bakhram Mataliev. He trying to capitalize. He ain't trying to fight another boogeyman in Jaron Ennis. No, sir. He ain't trying to go through, and this is no slight of disrespect to Xander Zayas in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm not trying to disrespect or discredit Xander Zayas in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Right? But Josh Kelly ain't trying to run the gauntlet right now. He ain't trying to do that. Right? He 18 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 31 years old, pretty boy. Right? Got beat up by David Avanesian and stopped. Looking to make a name for himself again. Beat Bakhram Mataliev, the boogeyman. Nobody gave him a chance. I didn't. Josh Kelly trying to fight and unify. He trying to capitalize on that. Xander Zayas is a great fighter I think he will be a great fighter, in my opinion. Right? Xander Zayas is 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. He's not a massive puncher, but he's a slick boxer, pure boxer. And he's the unified WBA, WBO 154-pound champion, right? Josh Kelly don't want to do that 10-pound next day rehydration clause that the IBF incorporates. He don't want to do that. So a unification allows him to, to maneuver around that. And he can fight Xander Zayas. Now, Xander Zayas has said that he's focused on Josh Kelly. Now, Josh Kelly also suffered an injury. At least he claimed he did. Bakhram Mataliev is trying to get the rematch with Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly and Xander Zayas ain't available. Xander Zayas is available, but he's trying to unify with Josh Kelly. So what's the next best move for Jaron Ennis? You know the next best move. Jermell Charlo. You beat Jermell Charlo, you the man in the division. Without a belt. You the man in the division. You beat Jermell Charlo, you the man in the division. And everybody got to see you. Period. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.